Picture this. You're in Lisbon, sunrise on the ocean. You've carved out a morning to write the one proposal that could pay the rent for 2 months. By noon, you're on your laptop, but the day dissolves into revisions. 3 rounds of layout changes, a last-minute brand asset request, and a client who thinks small tweaks means do everything again. By evening, you haven't seen the water, your billable rate drops, and you're exhausted. That's the scope trap, and it silently eats freedom and income. In the next 9 minutes, I'll give you a compact 4-step contracting system you can apply today to stop scope creep, protect your energy, and start charging $8K plus with confidence. Why does scope creep wreck Nomad months so reliably? 3 patterns repeat: vague outcomes, emotional billing, and informal change requests. Vague outcomes let clients redefine success after the work starts. Emotional billing means you charge for time, not impact, so you keep trading hours for value and you lose leverage. Informal change requests, Slack threads, DMs, and friendly emails creep in and add dozens of tiny tasks that never make it to the invoice. The mental traps are real. We want to be helpful, we fear losing a client, and we underestimate the logistical friction of being on the road. The result is predictable: lower effective rates, inconsistent weeks, and a slow drift toward burnout. Here's the fix I call the Burnout-Proof contracting system. 4 core parts. 1. Outcome-focused scopes and deliverables that define success in business terms, not hours. 2. Energy-based pricing with clear caps, so your calendar and stamina are protected. 3. An automated change order workflow that turns requests into priced options in 3 clicks. And 4. A client-first onboarding script that sets expectations from day 1. Together, these stop creep at the source, preserve your energy, and create predictable, premium months. Over the next segments, we'll unpack each piece and give you templates you can drop into proposals right away. Step 1. Outcome-focused scopes and deliverables. Stop listing tasks like write 10 pages or design assets. Instead, write the measurable business outcome the client actually wants. Replace vague scope lines with outcome statements tied to a metric, timeline, and success criteria. Example, instead of email campaign, 3 sequences, write increase trial to paid conversion by 12% in 90 days through a 3 email welcome and nurture sequence measured by conversion lift from baseline. That single sentence tells the client what you're accountable for, how success is measured, and gives you leverage to refuse work that doesn't serve the outcome. When you phrase scopes this way, clients buy results, not hours. Steps 2 and 3, energy-based pricing and the change order workflow. Energy-based pricing means you set a cap that reflects how much high-quality, uninterrupted focus you can deliver in a month. Price not by hours, but by the energy block. Example, a $9,000 monthly retainer that includes up to 20 hours of focused strategy work and a 10-hour production bucket, with a clearly stated overage rate and a hard cap on emergency turnarounds. Pair that with a 3-click change order process. 1. Receive request via form or designated channel. 2. Send the 1-paragraph change order template that lists the change, price, and effect on timeline. 3. Client approves by reply or click, and the task routes to execution. 1-paragraph change order template you can use now. Change request, brief description. Impact, adds X deliverable hours and shifts delivery to date. Fee, dollar amount. Approval required to proceed. That's it. Fast, clear, and priced. Let me share a real Nomad example. I worked with Jenna, a US-based copywriter traveling through Southeast Asia. Jenna was buried in monthly edits and late-night calls, averaging $4,200 a month with unpredictable weeks. We rewrote her scope statements to outcome language, focused on MQL to SQL lift, introduced a 9K retainer with a 30-hour energy cap, and automated change orders via a short Google form and 2 canned email templates. Within 6 weeks, Jenna closed 2 clients at the new rate. 1 client accepted a pilot with a capped scope and signed a 3-month retainer. Her calendar cleared, no more midnight revisions, and she kept the extra revenue while working fewer nights. She told me she surfed at sunrise more weeks than not and still banked her highest month. How to scale without becoming the bottleneck. Delegate the execution and systematize the decisions. Create a one-assistant playbook approach. The assistant owns intake, the change order form and initial QA. You keep strategy and sign-offs. Build AI templates for repetitive copy, checklist-driven production workflows, and a short SOP deck for approvals. Charge a little more for faster turnarounds and keep a firm emergency policy. Emergencies have a premium. The goal is intentional leverage. Your time buys decision-making, your systems buy hours. As revenue grows, hire the next role with a narrow scope. Project manager for client communication, then a specialist for execution. Each hire should reduce your direct hours, not increase them. Immediate action step. Drop this one-paragraph change order into your next proposal and use it in your next client Slack thread. Paste this exact text. Change request. Brief description. Impact. Adds X deliverable hours. Shifts delivery to date. Fee, dollar amount. Reply yes to approve. That takes 60 seconds and turns informal asks into billable decisions. Quick checklist to deploy this week. 1. Rewrite one active scope to an outcome statement. 2. Set a monthly energy cap and overage rate. 3. Add the change order paragraph to your proposal template. And 4. Test the process with one client. If you want plug-and-play templates, sample legal-ready clauses, and the automated change order workflows, I created the Nomad Contract Vault. Complete templates, negotiation scripts, and onboarding scripts that you can adapt and run on the road. And remember, always run final contract language by a licensed attorney in the client's jurisdiction. That's your high-income blueprint for today. Take one action this week and start seeing results. Your skills are your freedom currency. Charge what you're worth and build income that supports your lifestyle, not destroys your health. I'm Aria Reyes. Subscribe for daily practical training, and I'll see you tomorrow.